Rose, if you needed to. Yeah.
Are we live now?
No, we're on a Zoom only. We're waiting for the Zoom and YouTube to handshake. It seemed like there's a little bit of a down bug. It's going through right now. Okay, we're on Zoom and
This is even got it into Mike.
yeah. Hey, Mike, you can sit up here. Can't you? All right. You sure?
This is my seat.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to talk.
Yeah, you're gonna have to talk,
Why am I gonna?
because I'm sure the chairman.
I'm not the emergency management coordinator.
Oh,
There you go.
we're not any Zoom. This one is the lead.
Mike disappears beautifully behind that chair. It's like he's not even there.
Let's see if I can raise him up a little bit higher.
There you go.
Mr. Chairman, we're good on our end if you wanted to proceed.
Sure. Good morning, everyone. It is 11:31 on my computer. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, and I apologize for the feedback probably that you guys were dealing with. I want to disclose that this meeting is being recorded for the purposes of minutes, as well as we are live streaming. In addition, this meeting was advertised in accordance with the requirements for a second-class township. It is now being recorded. Thank you. Perfect. Okay, we have the major item on the agenda. The only item is the consideration for the resolution 2025-17 to ratify the emergency declaration issued by myself on April 29th, 2025 as part of the packet for the supervisors. Bill, could you confirm, was this also something that was available to the public, the declaration, or?
That's correct. The redacted packet was on the Bethel Township website and a copy of the agenda and advertisement, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Bill. I appreciate it. So I guess the history behind this for everyone is that there were local hospitals that were discontinuing their emergency medical services, and there were discussions at the county level, and ultimately Delaware County entered a disaster declaration, I believe somewhere around March 24th. And shortly after that, other municipalities surrounding Bethel followed suit. The reason was that they were not being provided the emergency medical services that they had had previously due to discontinued service. The declaration that's signed, it offers municipalities the opportunity to move a little quicker on hiring or readjusting the services needed or the resources required to continue service. And should there be funding that breaks loose to compensate for this disaster, having the declaration qualifies our municipality to apply for those types of funding if they are made available. It also, if I understand correctly, and Ray Stiles, our emergency management coordinators there, once we enter a declaration, then our tracking of our expenses is tracked somewhat separately, so that if there happens to be a resolution by the county, we provide those documents and are available for all applicable reimbursements. That's my quick understanding. Ray Stiles, would you mind filling in any of the blanks that I may have made?
The only thing I would have to add is, as you mentioned, the county did declare the emergency, as well as 26 municipalities throughout the county as of today. Just because Crozier was not the primary source, obviously it affects the hospitals that their residents would be going to, just like ours, creating backups and ultimately affecting the residents of our township. That's why I recommend we declare this today.
Thank you, Ray. And that's a great point. This was a recommendation from our emergency management coordinator as well as our solicitor. And it's probably worth reiterating that it will likely indirectly affect Bethel Township and that our ALS and BLS services will continue through Mainline Health. It's not something that's directly impacting us, but it's an additional strain on the first responders within the community that may be felt in Bethel as well. Mr. Madgen, I heard you sound like you were clearing your throat. Is there something that you wanted to add as well?
I wasn't clearing my throat, but I think you've summed it up well. The primary purpose of this really is to make us eligible for any grant funds as they flow down from PEMA to the county. And I think you've articulated the concerns about backlog, both in hospital stays and in EMS provision. And you have to remember that as these ambulances are traveling further to take their patients to the hospitals, and the hospitals are backlogged, they have to sit there with the patient for a handoff. So, there's the potential for all of these services to slow down.
Thank you, Mike. So with that said, I would like to make a resolution or make a motion to adopt the resolution 2025-17, whereas on April 29th, 2025, Board of Supervisors Chair Chuck Denny executed a declaration of disaster emergency in response to the bankruptcy of Prospect Medical Holdings, parent company of Crozer Health, and its effect on healthcare and emergency services within Chadds Ford Township and throughout Delaware County.
Township, I'm sorry, you must have gotten a version.
Oh.
There's a newer version.
Yeah, there was one that was signed. I apologize. Yep, Bethel Township. Thank you. So that's the motion.
I'll second it.
Motion made by myself and seconded by Supervisor Darahanesian.
And Mr. Chair, before you call the vote,
Yep.
it's just worth noting that this ratification would extend the emergency declaration until it's repealed by a majority of the Board of Supervisors.
Thank you. And with a motion and a second, is there further discussion from the board? Hearing none, is there discussion from the public or others in the room?
No discussion from the public.
Thank you, Bill. With that said, I'll take a vote. All those in favor of adopting the resolution, say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. With no further topics on the agenda for this meeting, I am seeking a motion for adjournment.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion made by Supervisor Iacono and seconded by Supervisor Darahanesian. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Meeting adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.